Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I will be diving into something interesting using PostHog-LLM. I'm going to explore the WildChat-1M Conversational Dataset and try to find some interesting anomalies, outliers, or potential exploits that might have slipped in when the dataset was being built and stayed in the final dataset version. Now, this dataset was collected using a Hugging Face space, this one right here, and this is basically a middleman between you and ChatGPT. So this space collects all your conversational data, and this is a very large data set that has the name indicates it contains 1 million conversations. So I already have the data here in my self-hosted PostHog-LLM instance, and I'm here on the product analytics page. And here on the top, you can see a specific event called LLM task. And this represents a single dialogue between a user and a chatbot. So each dialogue has one input from the user and one response from the LLM model, along with other properties. So a conversation is just a collection of these individual events, these dialogues, and they are all linked together by a session ID. So right here below, I can see the number of unique conversations collected for over a year, grouped by month. And it's interesting to see that some months are way more active than others. But when I switch from monthly to a daily grouping, as I will show you, some outliers start popping up. Here you see a few days where with low or no traffic at all. Maybe ChatGPT was down. But here on October 29, there are like over 7,000 conversations in just one day, and that's really strange. So I'll go inside these data points, and I can see a list of users who had this conversation. I'll go here into the LLM events tab, and here I see a conversation, one session where the user typed give me a response to, yes, together we can make a difference. Let's see another user. Give me a response to, well, okay, same structure. Give me a response to. So this conversation has multiple turns, give me a response to. So it seems that some users have this pattern right here, give me a response to. And so I will check if all these 7,000 conversations for this day right here contain the phrase give me a response to. So the first thing I'm going to do is to narrow down the date range here to, I'll go back here to October between 29 and 30, why not? And group this daily. So here's all the conversations for that day on 29 October 29. And now I'll grab the first 21 characters for each conversation and group them together. So basically, I want to see how many of these conversations follow the give me a response to pattern. And to do that, I will use a small ClickHouse expression here in the breakdown. Here in the HoQL tab, I will paste this and I will hit enter. Let's see. So on this day, whoa, okay. So about 6.7 conversations contain this sentence, give me a response to. So this most likely means that the same user is making all these requests. At least that's what I suspect. This dataset does not have a user ID, only a session ID. So I will check the country, for example. So I'll remove this breakdown right here. Whoops, wrong button. I'll remove this and I will only select the conversations with the pattern give me a response to. Not here. I want to add the filter based on the LLM input. Okay, that contains this value. So here are all my conversations for this day that contains all this pattern, this filter, and now I'll add a breakdown by country. Let's see which country are all these users coming from, and it's France. So they all come from France. So it looks like all these conversations might be coming from the same user. I forgot to upload the hashed IP address from the original dataset, but it seems like to be the same person or the same user. So I will dig a bit deeper here and check the request headers. So the dataset also has request headers. So I will delete this and I will add the breakdown. For example, for the browser, what's the browser type? Which browser do they have? Okay, no browser. That's interesting. That's a device. None of these conversations have a device type in the request headers. So, and given the number of requests, this is most likely some kind of API request, maybe. And that's it. That's what I wanted to show you for this video. If you find it interesting, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more videos like this. See you.